Alright guys, so I'm out here in the shop working on this particular car, and what I'm doing is I'm taking and sharpening my body lines where I have filler and making sure that, you know, they're right. And I'm working between this door and the fender here, and I'm not trying to make sure that everything is the same altitude. It's not, you know, in other words, the fender is lower or higher than the door. This car is wrecked pretty severely, and that's just not part of the job. So what I'm trying to do is just make sure that I get the lines right in it. It doesn't necessarily make a difference to me anyway if they line up perfect from one panel to another. I just want to make sure the line is in there. So, you know, this is not your 167 point restoration. So I'm just turning it on. You can watch me do this. Take it for what you want. This is kind of the way I do it on these types of jobs, and thought I'd turn you on and just show you how I do it. So you want to get all this hanging filler off the edge. And my two main tools here probably are my my round Durablock and my semi-soft pad here. So I'm going to start here with the fender. You see I got guide coat on all this, and we're going to use guide coat like crazy here. And this is a body line right here. Perhaps you can see the difference in color. Filler on top of the body line and none here. So I want to make this prominent like it is on the rest of the door. And then the body line carries here on in to the flare of the fender. So I'm going to sand into this fender like this. I got a low spot right here, but I'm not quite done sanding. And I got 80 grit on my pad. You see how flexible these panels are on these cars. Perhaps it's flexing when I stand it. All right. So I'm not using tape on this, so I'm just winging it. this ought to be like a 15-minute video here. Now I'm going to take my guide coat. You still see I'm a little low right here. Alright, now I'm going to let that set up there just a little bit. I think I'm going to hit this as well. Just get a little something on there so you can see. Now, I'm going to come up here and go to a different area while this is kind of setting up here. Alright, now you can really see, probably, how my line is starting to take shape. You know, this is all filler from here to here. And then I'm going to come down here There we go. Now, you can see a little guide coat here yet, and that's because there's actually like a little, just a little bit of a dimple as this body line rolls out. It kind of rolls out like that. I don't know if you guys can really tell or not, probably not, but so I'm going to take my round block and I'm going to, now this fender is poking out right here. So I got to be really careful. I'm going to take this and I'm looking, see it's high along this edge. So I'm looking to sort of get that knocked down a little bit over here, and perhaps, yeah, see it's starting to come out right here, and that's what I'm looking for. And then I'm just going to roll it up and down. I just want to sand that body line right there. Well, looking pretty good. Still a hair low here. Now, more guide coat. This time I want to guide coat the body line itself. And while that's setting up there just a little bit, let me go back, work on my fender. Again, I got 80 grit, and all I'm doing is looking for my shape, just shaping it. body line just dies and blends when it comes to the fender flare. Alright, now more guide coat. We're just sneaking up on it. And there we go. Now, right here, you may or may not be able to see it, but I can see that I still have a little imperfection going on in here, but it's on the bottom. I'm not saying that. Just like that. A little more guide coat. Now we're going to go back up here and I'm going to work both sides of the body line. Alright, now that's not too bad. Not too bad. Now, what I got to do is, this is a radius, it's not a sharp point, this body line here, the top of it. So I got to put that radius into there. So, and you can do this with whatever. You can use a bigger block like this and do it. See, I still have this. This is proud right here a little bit. So I'm just knocking that corner off. I'm trying to get it straight right here. I don't want it to look funky right there. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And I can, sometimes I use my round block and just go up and over it. Trying to give it the same look it has everywhere else on the door. Not too shabby. Not too bad at all. Alright, that's sharpening up nice right there. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this right here. I'm going to say we're shaped up there. Now, to guide code this, now I'm going to take a swipe here and see what we get. Now see my body line right there coming in. A little more guide coat. Still feels like it's just a little bit something something right there. More guide coat. Alright, coming out of it. And then, I think it's a little high right here. Because I want that. I just want that body line to die right in there. As it comes up. More guide coat. And I'm almost there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this card 180 for primer. And So I'm going to switch my sandpapers over here. I'm going to trim this paper up because I don't want it hanging over. I don't want any grooves or anything like that from where I try to, because I'm working around body lines and you know I want it to be as good as possible. So I don't want any paper hanging over that might fold over the edge as I'm sanding. And let's go ahead and do our round piece up here. Okay. Looking pretty good there. Pretty good there. All right. Nice. That's done right there. We'll just take our sandpaper. It's not as it's sharp, but it's not super sharp. We'll just run it over. That's it. We could have even left that sharp, probably, and dealt with it on the primer. But you know, it's really sharp, so just a couple swipes like that, and you've knocked the corner off of it. So let's take our round. Sharpen this up the way I want it. Pretty darn good right there. Looking good. Door done. Ready for primer right there. Now, see if we can't get this. I'm not pushing this out. I'm just putting my hand behind. Yeah, you can see it. I'm putting my hand behind it just to keep it from flexing as I'm putting pressure on it. Because these things, like I said, are pretty thin. Probably the smart thing to do would have been to buy a new fender. Usually, when the fenders are 20 bucks a piece, you know, buying a new fender is really the way to go. But on this one here, I didn't buy any sheet metal for it. Alright, I'm going to put just a little more guide coat on it because I want to see what it looks like after I go here. And I don't know if this is going to work for me or not. I want something a little longer than what I got. Coming in pretty good. Same thing, a little more guide coat on this surface, and then I'll bring the other surface up to it. Alright, you can see the edge here now. It's pretty uniform as it comes across. And that's what I want. I want a nice uniform line here. I really probably could have put another swipe on this, but you know, it just feels a little funky right in here. But I'm going to let it go because I'm tired of swiping on this car. this spot here is like super minor compared to some of the other spots on the car. So knock that down a little bit. And I think I'm going to call it right there, yeah. So, sharpening the body lines, alright? That's what this was about. And I got lots more sharpening to do. Oh yeah, look at that down there. Oh, the other side's done. I just have this side left. Alright, I haven't made a video for a while. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And just a little quick something. Alright, take it easy guys.